We're gonna go and we're gonna see if we need to remake that a trash. First, we're gonna add some to them. We're gonna set some more traps. Let's put some more footholds out. Whoa, we hit a car. So this is our first trap. This is a weasel box. Still set, so caught nothing in there yet, so we'll go on to the next trap. We're at our next trap. There's another weasel box. We can still see the trap isn't gone off, so we have nothing in that trap either. Well, we caught our first incidental catch here, guys. We caught a cat and a dog proof. Poor kitty cat got caught in dog proof. It's just running off just fine. We're gonna change up bait a little bit, guys, and I went to Walmart and I found pond fish food. This stuff works awesome. As we can see, the trap is running just fine. See, the cat's fine over there. So we'll check out our next weasel box. Still set, nothing caught in there. Let's move over and reset that at a dog proof real fast. With the pond food and see pond fish food and see how it works. Yeah, I emptied the trap out of all the stuff that was left in it. Had raccoons all over the place here. Hopefully this new bait will entice them a little bit more than the sardines did. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna fill dog proof full. So there's the marshmallow on the bottom, and we'll see what happens. As you can see, we have a really good raccoon trail right here. So we're gonna place another dog proof right here. So we're gonna pull out a dog proof trap. What? Place in a trap. Yeah. And we're gonna place it around this little tree over here, so it's not that. Actually, I'm gonna put it right on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna also put in a blind set there. Andrew John, stop. So we're gonna put in a dog proof here. Like so. So the dog proof's attached to the tree. I'll take a marshmallow out. And work this marshmallow below the trigger. Like so. Set the trap. And now we're going to take this high protein pond fish food, and we're going to place it in the trap. Like so. And that's a bait trap. Next trap, let's check if there's anything in it. Oh. Hey, hon. Seems to. Oh, I got a field mouse. I thought I got a, and I caught a field mouse. Okay, I'll talk to you in a second. For now, but he's gonna want to get out and stop pulling again. Oh, I caught your cat. I caught Jade. Yep. I let her go. Dog proof. Trying to get the sardines. Trying to be lazy when there's lots of mice. Well, I'll talk to you when I get in. Bye. I'm approaching my next trap. Let's see if there's anything in there. Nothing in that trap yet. See you in a second. I'm approaching my next trap. Let's see if there's anything in there. Nothing in that trap yet. See you in a second. So we reset the trap and put it in the box in. Now we're gonna go over here and take care of this dog proof. And then we'll be on our way to check the rest of the traps. So I'm gonna put a fresh marshmallow in there, and then I'm gonna put some of this pond fish food in. This is what the remake looks like. So we're gonna go and we're gonna see if we need to remake that trash. First we're gonna add some to the line. So we have a trap right here. And I don't know if it's frozen or not. So we're just gonna... Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's frozen down. It's back here. Okay. Resetting traps, what are you doing? So I'm going to show you guys how I reset these traps. First thing I'm going to do, I don't like the way I had that sitting in there. I want this trap a little closer to the hole, so I'm going to pull more of this out. I mean, this ground is freezing right now. So I'm going to... Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to set the trap. Like so. I have peat moss over here. Now I'm going to spread the peat moss, dry peat moss down in here to give myself a dry surface for the trap. I am then going to set my trap. Down in the bed. And I'm going to push on all corners here to make sure I have a nice bed for my trap. I use wax paper. Now I take my wax paper, put it through, bring this blade back down, rebed my trap. I got a little bit, needs a little bit of build right there because it's a little rocky. You don't want it to be rocky at all. And then we're going to add peat moss, picking out the rocks. A lot of people like using shifters. I'm not using it because I want to make sure I get all these clumps broke up. And I don't really want a lot on there. And that is my basic reset of that trap. I'm going to push this in here, redo my hole a little bit. Be careful not to get any bait on my hands. I'm going to take about that much on a stick, put it down the hole. Actually, this smells good.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to take some of my skunk fire, put it on my scent stick here, and that is my basic makeup for the set. Now we're going to move on to the next set, and we're going to remake that. We have made it to my next set, and I think it doesn't look froze, so it's not froze. I'm going to push this down. That's my fur. I'm going to put a little bait in there. I got my bait. Put my bait down the hole. I want to make sure my bait's way down the hole. So I'm going to take that stick. I'm going to push it on down to the bottom of that hole. I want them to really have to work this set.
I made it right.
Now I'm going to take this little piece here. Put a little bit of skunk fire on here. It's going into that on top of the hole. So we'll see if that catches anything. Here is the set I checked to see if it was frozen the other day on. So I'm going to pull this out. Put out my wow. Make sure it's night latched. Night latched it. Cut my trap. And now I'm going to get some more peat moss and put peat moss across the top of it. And right there, I bedded that trap. Now we're gonna bait it and put some skunk fire on it. Take some bait, place it down the dirt hole, like so. Now I'm going to take some of my skunk fire, and I'm going to take this little twig here, I'm going to put a little bit on this twig, and I'm going to place it right there, and we'll see what happens. We are going to attempt to add a foothold right here, roughly in this position. So we're going to tear out the ground here. Oh yeah, we can do it. We're going to place our dirt hole right about here. I'm just going to work this in there. A nice big hole. So we got a dirt hole there now. And we have a place where we're going to bed our trap. I'm using the Savo stakes, and what I'm doing is I'm driving. Stake in behind where the trap's gonna be bedded. Turn it and pull. Now take your bed, trap you're bedding, pull on it, set your stake. So that's where the trap's gonna sit. I'm gonna take some peat moss. Andrew John. Now I'm gonna place it in the area where I'm setting the trap. I'm gonna make it pretty thick actually, because for that, I know it's completely dry, and it won't freeze. I'm gonna place my 3-1 tool down, use it as a surface, push and eliminate my trap. Might latch my trap, place it here, bedding it down solidly. Place my piece of wax paper under and over, place it down, take peat moss and fill in the area just like so. Blend it a little So we have a hole bedded, and now we're gonna pick up all my tools. I'm using a sled today, so I'm putting it in the sled. I take my bait, put it on a long stick here, shove the stick down the hole, put the bait down at the bottom to get rid of the stick. Last thing I'm going to do is take my skunk fire, place a little skunk fire behind it, and there's my set. We have a really good raccoon trail through here, so I'm going to set a dog proof here. I'm going to use this tree as my anchor. So I'll take my trap, wrap it around the tree. Let it fall down. I'm going to place it right there. So I'm going to grab myself a marshmallow. And work my marshmallow down to the bottom. And set the trap. Now I'm going to take that fish food and place the fish food in the trap. And that right there completes my set. We are placing another foothold here. So first off, I'm making a dirt hole. Now this was a little different. We're going to bed the trap right down in here. And we're going to place the foothold up here. Well, if that's big enough or not, but we'll find out. Andrew's trying to stop. Put some peat moss in there so it don't freeze. Set your trap. It's out. Set a trap. What are you doing? Now we take a wax paper. Now we're gonna take a peat moss. Just like so. Then I'm gonna add some up in here. Did I grab my bait? Right down there. I'm then going to take skunk fire. I am then going to take a skunk fire and I'm going to put it on the top of these raspberry plants. Just like so. And there's that set. The reason I picked this spot is there's a trail coming up from that way, running into this ravine. And it looks very well traveled. So let's see what happens. Here's the place where we hit that mist the other day. We're going to remake this set real fast.
No. Get my mouth boy. Her. Yeah, it's Hitler. Hitler. Oh, what's doing? Let's do what it needs. What it needs.
Peat moss. Different angle for you guys.
What doing? Get the power on that.
That's the reset.
I can see that now. I'm the motor. What do you mean?
Take some bait. We're gonna shove that down the hole.
It's a bait. It's a bait monster.
We'll take some skunk fire. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna take some skunk fire. We're gonna put it on top of these raspberry bushes here, just like so.
It's a fire. What you doing? Just go fire.
Thank you for watching Cole Outdoors. I'm your host, Derek Cole. I ran out of peat moss, so we're done setting for today. Until next time, let's go hunting, let's go trapping, let's have fun. One more thing to show you guys before we go. See if I can. There's an owl in the tree up here, guys. Let's see if I can take this off and get closer. I don't know if I got it or not, but there's an owl up there. So until next time, your host, Derek Cole. Later.